AO against one of the elites.
Yep.
That's right.
All right, so this guy moves in. They're both going to aid their relative.
Sona has AOs.
Oh, the guy who ran around and committed the mistake needs to not. He doesn't critical fumble.
Doesn't understand whips.
But he doesn't
Is he hitting?
aid. But this guy aids this warrior. They're attacking Magnus. They're like trying to. They're
What
trying
did
to.
he roll not to
I
fumble?
He had to hit AC 10.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah. Oh, well, really? That's it. God.
And then this tribesman is still trying to attack Damian.
I'm gonna parry.
So cruel. He's at
And
a
he does it with a snarky look, like, really?
+1 bless, -2 crowd, AC 13.
What the hell? I just got hit with an ad for some reason.
I did too. That's some sort of Trove Geode ad.
Yeah. As long as I don't roll a 1, I don't.
Okay, so you get underneath his attack, you force his blade up, and then you come crashing down into his loins.
Actually, it should be
Crush them
15.
loins.
That should be 15. There we go. Oh, possible critical.
Yep, them loins are crushed. Completely juiced.
Oh yeah, it's a critical hit.
Okay.
92.
92 is an amazing critical with a major condition for one round.
Czargon, that
Yeah.
is why it is good to aim low against humans. In some ways, as you grow, they will become more difficult to fight instinctively.
Plus 57 plus 6. So he takes 75 damage. Does the condition matter anymore?
Well, it does just roll it for fun. If he didn't make that saving throw, he would have been nauseated for one round. Okay, so basically the basket hilt goes crushing down into his genitalia, but it's the upward motion as you pull the blade back that cuts him, splitting his balls in half and cutting his guts open to about his sternum, and then all of it just sort of plops out in front of him. He goes down screaming, like just
and Damian goes,
incoherently.
A performance check for felling a foe and a performance check for a crit.
Yep.
And I've got an extra +2 because I've got adoration up.
Nice.
Love me, everyone.
It's just everything I do is
So
great.
that one does nothing.
No.
20 plus 12. Come on. Oh, right. 28.
Yes, the crowd is now helpful.
So same.
You
same-
see a bunch of people go nuts. They're throwing flowers. There's one woman who exposes herself. It's all like pandemonium in the crowds. They're all
Then turns to the woman and goes, now that that's out of the way.
Are you pressing your advantage?
That was his. That was his parry.
That was
Oh
my parry.
shit! That wasn't
That
even
wasn't
his
even his
turn.
turn. That was his parry.
The chieftain.
This is where I'm concerned.
Now, in order for the chieftain to reach Magnus, he'll have to drink his potion of lunge. No, he doesn't have a potion of long arms. That's stupid. He needs to make an acrobatics check.
engage his lunge
DC.
feat.
DC.
Do it with your reduced dex score. DC 10.
Yeah, it's not hard.
What does he have for armor?
You,
What does he have for
you know
dex score?
what? I'm going to paste without my editing. Notice I didn't type anything. Look at the feats that he's or the person has
Oh, look
decided to
there's
choose.
lunge.
I didn't.
He's
I
got
didn't.
the feat.
I didn't select them all, but he actually has lunge. So he's going to activate his lunge feat, which I think drops his AC by 2.
His
Yes,
AC
it does.
goes down by 2, but now he can hit Magnus, and Magnus can't hit him back.
He comes reaching in with his great blade and is going to try to attack Magnus twice.
He might be better at your game than you are.
Plus
Time
20.
for a new game.
Plus 2 from Human Bane, plus 1 from Bless, minus 2 for the crowd. He is not power attacking because Magnus is really hard to hit.
He's a tough cookie.
AC 34.
34. Right on nose.
Okay. 2d6 becomes
3D or 2d8.
2d8 when large.
This is it's gonna suck. I need to spring attack the son of a bitch. So Fleece, get the fuck out of there, or you'll die.
No. I'll be fine. If I get out of there, then that line walks into Sona, who has like an AC of 21, or Drain, who has an AC of like 19.
Yeah, so
It's not as much as I hoped, man.
Drain and
it's not
Sona
as
need to
much as
stop
I hoped.
picking those lower end guys off, and you guys with expeditious retreat
24
move
is
around.
7. So that becomes 10, and then the blade.
Our plans to
and
Benny
then-
Hill around the battlefield.
You have ranged weapons.
Okay, he struck Magnus for 31 points of damage.
Okay.
And then he gets his secondary attack.
He does have improved critical. I saw it that list too.
So this is plus 21 minus, it's plus 16. AC 29
Yes.
is a miss.
Yep.
And then his third attack.
What?
Yeah, he's been swinging 3 times before, but this is just swinging in the wind. Just whee! Plus 11, go.
AC 30, critical threat.
This
doesn't hit though.
Doesn't hit though. So bang, bang. You're basically like you're wielding your blade almost like a bat, trying to bat his swings
Yeah.
out of the way. Ding, ding, as he's overreaching and slipping a little bit, but overreaching to try to hit Magnus, and that is the chieftain's turn. Sona sees this like great display of barbaric fighting. And likes the fact that he's in the back.
Sona's gonna
True
True Strike on yeah, he can cast. How long does True Strike last? One round.
One
Next
round.
one.
Okay, so he's gonna.
Make sure you can reach next round. That's all. I'm
Not
saying.
yet. Not yet. Not yet. He's gonna start drop this guy.
Okay.
Train. I think
Which
it's
one?
15 feet. Oh, it's not. That's too far back.
I think he's hitting the tribesman.
15.
He really likes to get in there, doesn't he? Is what Sona says to Drain. Quiet, I'm shooting. They're friends. They talk in
Not 20.
Take your eye out. Knock it
19.
through your other eye.
Oh,
critical hit with the whips. They only crit on.
So-
They're only times two.
But he's bloodies with 1, so
yeah. Ooh. So 2d4 plus.
No. Roll percentile.
Oh yeah, right. Oh yeah, we do that. When was the last time I got a crit? 1. Fuck me.
it's reduced with like a free maneuver or something.
God damn it, Chewbacca.
Yeah. So normal damage with a free combat maneuver. No AOO.
Disarm or trip. No, he has disarm, right?
Come on, randomly, everybody loves fleas.
You trip the dude.
Fuck. Yeah,
That-
so
that
let's
is not
disarm him. Let's So
yeah.
damage is 26, and his trip
So 7 lethal.
or disarm. Trip.
There's trip, disarm, drag, reposition, steal, grapple,
There's also the dirty trick.
dirty trick.
Yeah.
Like
Well, let's just do something. Let's just trip him.
Okay, so you whip his leg. Ah! you try to pull it out from underneath him.
Yeah. What is your CM? Ah, there you are. CMB plus 10. Now, is that for disarm? It is. So plus 8, 9 plus 10. Plus, I think it's the same, isn't it? Plus 16.
I think it should probably be the same roll, and then add 2 because
it's a little bit better than the same roll, but yeah, 23. Maybe a little bit more than that.
23. This guy's CMD is, I don't think 23. Nope. He is. You take his legs out from under him, falling down in the sand. because you got a free maneuver and a critical hit, you've got 2 attempts to woo the crowd.
Woo the crowd. Love
This
us.
1d20.
Love me and my
5.
blueness.
Nope. 1d20.
Love me more.
Sona. God damn it, Sony.
That's not loving.
Okay. They're not impressed while they're all watching Damian do his sword play. Speaking of
He's
Damian,
whipping the back.
Damian,
Damien?
you have no honor, is what she says.
I'm missing a lot of virtue, actually. And he's actually going to step here
Oh.
and full round it, because I can reach the chief, right?
Yes.
With long arm? All right.
Yep, he can reach you.
Oh, is that getting close? Because he can hit the corner that he's hitting. It's close?
Plus 15.
Oh no, but Magnus doesn't threaten. Never mind, we're good.
Magnus can threaten. But I'm wondering if I should threaten, because this is a lot of attacks.
So,
There's the 20.
yeah, there's the 20. So
Who are you
AC
attacking?
23?
Who are you attacking?
I'm starting with the woman.
AC 23 is
AC
definitely a
23.
hit. Yes.
That's definitely a hit. All right, so we'll see if it's
1d2.
yeah, we'll see if it's her. Damn it. Okay, well, there's her image.
Okay.
So now a crit on her.
Yeah. We'll check the crit.
You annoyingly as you walk by, you get rid of the last image.
That's a hit.
That's a hit.
Exactly. Her AC is 20. As you run her through,
69.
Ooh. Not going to say anything.
critical hit deck D52.
Oh, the D52 is the best. Yes, it is.
Piercing damage or
Can be a little
slashing for you?
Piercing. So
Okay.
rapier. 33 on the D52.
33 is knockback. It is a critical damage with, and you push the target back 1d6 squares directly away from you.
Okay, we'll see what her
So basically, you
Goes
slash from her
flying back.
belly button, kind of like lightly up, trying to cut her open, and hits the underneath her chin, and then she starts like wheelbarrowing backwards.
and she takes for damage 51.
Okay, and goes back 6 squares.
Yep.
She's all floundering and trying to, like, her feet are trying to catch up. What she doesn't know by the time she hits the ground is that she's dead. With 51 points of damage, just bleeding everywhere. She's stumbling around. Opened up her throat. She's making this horrible hoarse noise as 6 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
130 feet? Oh, it's diagonal. Yeah.
Brr.
And
And she's dead.
he's going to take his final attack against
51 is 30, 80. She got dropped to minus 20. She doesn't have the con for that. The
the
chieftain is turning around. What? What?
and I distract him.
you were darting in, but he's whirling this massive blade around. You don't like the way it's crackling its energy when it gets close to you, and you're like, whoa!
Yep.
You scramble back from it. Oh, he is angry that you attacked the woman. Shaman, she's dead.
A roll to see.
Oh,
if
yeah.
I get...
You did
Yep.
crit and killed. Yeah.
There is a victory point that you could get.
Yeah, there's 2 rolls.
One for crit, one for downing the opponent.
Nope, neither.
Okay.
Welcome to our world.
Magnus.
Magnus. Ow! All right.
Hurry up and finish them, Magnus! I'll take the big one! No.
Magnus.
Damian's a little touched, isn't he? Says
So
Drain.
Magnus is going to go for the. These are power attacks. He's going to go for the bodyguard 1.
Okay.
This guy's almost dead, right? Man's like, finish this one! And he's going to take this guy on. Okay, so Magnus power attacking. First one is plus 21.
Ashoka, meanwhile, give me a perception check as you're looking for a fat man.
21. And then
Not fat enough, not fat enough, not fat enough. That's No, not him. Fat enough. Perception check. 18.
I don't see a roll for me.
Because I canceled your roll. Roll it again.
Yeah. Is that
It's a critical
There's-
threat.
that a critical threat?
Yeah.
Who are you attacking?
No, not the main guy. The
One
guard.
of his bodyguards. That's a critical hit.
Yeah, it's a critical hit. Okay. So 60. Is it 66? No, actually, it's
Percentile?
46. Oh yeah, right. Fuck. 45. I think it's a 52.
45 is a standard critical with 1d4 bleed.
Cool.
I don't know if well, he's fresh, so he's probably still up, but he's not
He's
having
probably
a good
gonna
day.
be. He's probably gonna be up. So 46 plus 1d6 for fire,
Mm-hmm.
and then the
It's flaming burst, so add another d10.
Yeah. plus 1d10 plus
Then double your modifiers.
5.
I don't know if he's still up. I don't think he's still up.
It is debatable at this point.
Right. He's got some pretty good hit points.
We haven't hurt one of these guys
Yeah,
yet, so we have
yeah,
no scope of their number.
Oh my god.
He's still up.
71. Shitty rules.
He's
or die.
really injured. He does have to make a saving throw for his death. He does not have 50 more hit points left, and his fort save is plus 14. So don't roll a 1.
There's a 1.
You get underneath his shield, you cracked his shield, and he goes stumbling backwards. You just start pushing the blade further into him. He doesn't go all the way in, but it's hurting him badly. That was your first attack.
What's the minus on the power attack?
What is your BAB?
It's -2.
-2. My bad.
-1 at first level, -2 at fourth. You're not 8th level yet.
Okay, so 6 is 14. Okay. It's another possible crit.
Yeah, I'm not sure why it's -14, but yeah, that is a
Oh, plus,
that is a
sorry,
critical
plus
threat.
14. Magnus. Yep. So
A critical hit against the same guy.
I really wish this was 87.
87 is an amazing critical and a D3 to a random ability score.
I think he's dead.
That's gone.
See the number.
D6 plus 1d6.
Okay, so
plus-
hold on. So this your 2d6 becomes 66.
Right?
You've got 1d6 extra fire, but the d10 becomes 2d10 because the crit
Right.
multiplier went up by 1.
Right.
And then it's triple your bonus.
Sometimes known as boner.
So basically,
109.
he tried to back away from it, and then you just use your long arms to keep on pushing the blade through him, and it's all the way in, and you start to twist it. The flames are gouting up the back side of him, roasting him from behind. He's screaming in your face, and dies.
Yeah, we didn't roll bleed.
I think it cauterized.
You wrench the blade back out. Are you showing the crowd the
No, Magnus.
the ichor? You're not doing
not
display. Okay.
Nope.
You're not bragging to the Imperials and worshippers of the old subjects
I'm
of
not
Imperials
lowering
alike.
myself
Got it.
any more than I'm already low.
I'm pretty low.
Drain. What's Drain doing?
Drain is going to. He'll go for Tribesman Warrior 2.
You're gonna give Fox an aneurysm.
Oh, hey, where's my 5-foot step?
Hang on.
There you go.
There we go.
He's in chat, loses his freaking mind.
I said it.
Yeah, I notice sometimes. +1 with Fox randomly is having an aneurysm. Fox having an aneurysm. What about the ability damage? Sure, it was 1d3 ability damage, so 2 damage to his int. Too much pain. He couldn't think.
AC 12.
I was saying it. Who's he hitting?
Oh, it's the Tribesman.
This guy, right?
Yeah, he missed the first one.
AC 16.
Yeah, he missed. He got
Okay.
AC 12. And the second one, he rolls a 1. Awesome.
Magnus just looks at you with angry eyes.
And another one.
Oh, Drain missed with his... Okay.
90. Oh no.
I think that's also his last arrow.
Yeah.
As in-
You might be putting in Magnus's back.
Uh-oh.
that should be his last arrows.
Ugh, 97 is not a good
Oh, this is
roll
the
on.
horrible one. He twists his ankle.
Oh, 5-foot move speed. This is the fall down one. This is the 20 dex check or fall down.
So
Every round.
basically, he stepped in, and the arena's never really... You guys haven't had any of these matches, but they fill in pits when they dig them and that sort of thing. He stepped in to where he thought it was solid ground and kind of twist his ankle as his foot ends up between two boards. He needs to make... a dexterity check.
All right.
And the pain of the twisted ankle will last for a minute.
That's a long time in a fight. Oh, it's a failure.
Okay, so he falls prone. Ah! Okay, that ends his attacks.
It's a good thing we didn't bet no one of our guys would go down.
The
Still
elites.
standing, yeah.
Well. Holy fuck.
Magnus is giving them a good fight. A good death. That's the look, that's the expression on his face. You're dying well. Have a good death.
We want Magnus to come in. We're not ragey. We're ragey, but... Okay. I attack fleas.
Okay.
Get rid of some of this meat.
Balls. Balls, 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 balls.
AC 22.
No.
Second attack, AC 18.
No.
Ooh.
And I forgot to fight defensively too.
Okay, he 5-foot steps and makes some room for
Papa
Chieftain.
Joe.
Yep. Fleas' turn.
Fleas. Well,
Kill the guy behind you.
Yeah, I'm the
Hey, Chief,
Modron
you-
is not kind for these barbarians. I don't care.
your face is ugly and your hat is dumb. He's gonna step back and start whacking the guy on the ground.
Okay. Your face is ugly and your hat is dumb. It looks like an interesting magical helm.
Don't worry,
Or
when
it could
he
be
wears
magic.
It won't be dumb anymore.
Yeah, the tribesman that fell down is trying to get
Yeah,
up.
we're gonna hit him, but we're gonna hit him defensively.
Okay.
So 9 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, plus 2 for flank. Is he? He's not a 6th level barbarian, is he?
No, he's a second level.
Okay. Minus 2, minus 4, minus 1. AC 24.
You slash at him. He's trying to get up.
1d4 plus 5 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. 16 damage from the kukri.
23 knocks him out.
Okay. Fleas does not hit downed opponents because he is a very good-hearted gnoll.
Yeah, once owned by the De La Plume family.
Yeah, maybe to hire me back for these psychos do bad things to me. Maybe she'll buy me like a magic item.
The tribesmen. Well, fuck. All my guys are down.
You got one left.
Crazy Magnus. The Magnus is threatening me. I think he's just gonna back off and go full defense. Chieftain. Now the chieftain can't lunge towards Magnus. Magnus is too far away. He has to move out of this damn fucking grease. I believe it's only a 10 acrobatics check. He's got
on your ass.
+3, -3.
Your ass.
+3,
Well done.
and it's not a class skill. So he's got a +3 to his roll. And the DC is 10. Rolls a nat 1, he tries to
Down
move,
he goes.
he falls
auto
down.
falls. Boom. I told you your face is done and your head is stupid.
And then he
Was your face
spends
ugly
his
and your head
second
dumb? I can't
move
remember.
just standing from prone. And that is
So Alo, get stabbed, son.
from who?
Yeah, you get stabbed.
From Damian.
Oh, fuck, Damian's back there.
Hello.
Oh, wait a
is
second.
my-
He wanted to attack Damian. I totally forgot about it when I was zoomed in.
But you already did it.
This is part of the reason why Please was talking shit. But charisma check, opposed charisma check to see if I broke through with
That's
my
fine.
glorious taunts.
He's got some hit points.
My taunts of
I'm worried
glory.
about this.
He was trying to move out of the grease so he can actually maneuver, and he fell down and got back up.
To
So
make you
Damian,
feel
you get
better,
your
I'll
AoE.
probably miss, but not with a natural 20.
That's not a miss.
Oh, yeah. Why do I keep doing that? Why can I not learn the rules of Modron? AC 26 when he's down.
His AC is 29, prone is 25.
It's D100.
Please, for champion of the fight.
Ah, it's gonna be a normal hit.
I think that's a
You know
crit.
what's
I think it's a basic crit.
you know what's better than a
13 is a reduced crit with a minor injury.
Injuries are good. Break a wrist. Make it so he can't use his weapon.
So
So just do normal damage.
6 plus 24, 27 damage,
Ow. 50, 60.
and jump.
Okay, and he's at a. What was the AC that you hit him with?
26.
All right, he's at a -2 to all will saves.
You pocked him in the head. You hit him in.
Yep.
Yeah, you got him in the stupid hat.
He stabbed him in the face as he's trying to get up, and I think that's all you can do. That's not good. That is not good.
Does he
Sona,
have like quicken?
quicken what?
Oh, I thought he seemed kind of priestly. That's okay.
Don't give him ideas, man. What are you doing?
What is Sona doing?
Oh, sorry. I'm Sona. Sona's gonna move around.
and whip himself a barbarian.
Yeah, whoop this guy. I think I'm 15 feet away.
Yep.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, waiting is what he says.
I think if you move 5 feet up, it would really. I might be in a flank with Sona. I don't know.
Oh, my fucking foot!
Sorry, 5 feet up.
No, he threatens 10 feet around him. So,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
He'd have to
Yeah,
move a little bit
that does-
closer, but
I understand. All right, I got you. Go do what you're doing.
Goddamn, Mark.
I'm sorry.
Alright, attacks. Yep. Und damage.
Damage. Oh.
Okay. Okay. And battle. 23. Wow. That's balls,
so
but okay, that's good.
8 non-lethal. No, 8 lethal and 23 non-lethal. Sorry, 15 non-lethal. Okay, that bloodied him. Damian.
Damian's gonna full round the fella.
Actually, no, Marty.
Just standing there?
Sona has not cast Bard Song. He did not do Bard Song.
Oh,
So
what's
Bard-
the
He needs
rules?
to re-up his Bard song.
He needs to re-up his Bard Song. So no, until Sona gets his round again.
Yep.
No, there's more -2 attacks. I completely forgot.
Wait.
But you're still at +2 helpful from the crowd, and those
Yep.
those two
So it's
things.
just the
keep-
attack.
Yeah, you don't get the extra damage
So
from Barzon.
so two damage back to that guy.
Right. Okay. That comes off the non-lethal.
20 plus.
AC 19 misses and AC 24 misses.
Yep. Because I can't.
He's got too
roll
much
for shit.
armor and magic flowing on him. Shield spell, perhaps a little bit of deflection from a ring.
There we
And
go. Oh no,
AC
that's
26
not.
also
misses.
misses.
and then I will go. Oh. 5 foot step back.
Oh, you bastards! Magnus, what you doing? What you doing, Magnus? No one's threatening you. You're threatening this warrior. Hasn't been touched yet, and then the chieftain looks like he's having a hard time in his greasy
Indeed. Yeah, let's do
patch
something
of
we did
sand.
before.
because his hat is
1d20
dumb.
plus 21.
His face smells.
Yeah, I hit the first time. 1d20 plus 14 on the second one. Oh boy.
You're hitting this guy?
Another crit. So,
Yep.
1d100 on the second one, 73. I'll do the damage on the first one, 3d6 plus 25.
Guys have been
37.
critting lots this fight.
Yeah, holy shit.
73 is a D52.
Okay, so
Maybe
he
he's showing up for crits.
Where is the blood lost?
32.
32 on the slashing is flat blade thwack. It's a critical +1, but all the damage is non-lethal.
Okay, that's cool. I'm Magnus to take that. So,
The fire
what-
isn't.
what?
So it's called
66.
You hit him by the flat of the blade. So
plus
first one you have to do damage. You did 37 damage.
Yep. And then 66 plus 1d6 damage. No, sorry, 66. Yeah, 66 plus 1d6 plus 2d10. Oh, crap.
Hold on. Do the fire separately. So this is +1 critical. So this is 66 plus triple your bonus.
Yep. Plus 2d10 fire. Oh, right. I'm taking the fire out.
Mhm.
66 plus 75.
Okay, he takes Wayne Gretzky non-lethal,
1d6 plus 2d10.
and then 1d6 plus 2d10 for the critical. And,
11.
11 fire, 48.
It's still good. It's still good.
I'm not
So-
trying to kill him.
So he has 90 hit points. He took 90 non-lethal. So I believe that 9 of that becomes lethal.
No, it'd be when he gets to 180.
Oh, okay. So yeah, he's unconscious and alive.
Okay.
Wang!
Wait,
broken
how come
nose
the
and
tribesman, the North tribesman, only has 8 damage? Oh, never mind. I'm good. I'm good.
No. 2 pools.
okay. So that was your first attack, I believe. No, you hit
that
once
was-
and then your
that was
second
both.
attack.
That was both. We're good. The
Okay,
first- on the
basically,
first
you cut him into his chest. He sort of doubled over in pain, and then you sort of upswing with your blade and caught him in the face, and he lands backwards.
Fox is just asking you. He's not performing. Magnus hasn't been performing.
Magnus is not
since this
performing.
fight.
Magnus is
Magnus is
not,
not performing.
trying to get the crowd into it. I suspect this has to do with the fact that he's
Imagine.
attacking fellow Cordians.
Uh,
Or barbarians that he feels sorry for.
He is giving warriors an honorable death.
You keep
he's-
telling yourself that, you traitor.
Drain.
I believe tamed is the correct phrase.
Drain, I guess, has to make a save to try to stand up.
So he can stand. He can stand as prone, but then he has to make a dexterity check to remain up.
Okay, he will stand and then try his dexterity check.
DC 20.
No, I think I'm gonna stay on the ground.
Falls back down. He's like, "Oh fuck, it hurts." Nobody hit you, you baby. He's aiming an arrow at fleas because of that. There are no more elites on the field that are up, which brings us to the tribesman, who he's threatened all around. Well, he's not threatened right now.
He can run, but
Where?
He defensively moves back beside his chieftain. He's looking up at his chieftain. The chieftain is just breathing hard with his blade in his hands. Fleas.
Fleas is going to daze the tribesman warrior.
That would be with his -2 will save.
Two hit dice.
That means it works.
He
days,
gets
son.
he gets a +2 will save because he's a raging barbarian.
-2 because he's good. Is
He's
he
a
the guy?
barbarian.
Oh, no. Yeah, that's fine.
No, he's not the one that got
Yeah.
critted.
No, you get hit in the noodle. DC
Not 20.
Ah, ah.
Ah!
And Fleas is gonna step back over to help drain up.
You know what?
Okay.
If that's where that natural 20 lands, I'm okay.
Yeah. That's
Okay,
a
he-
good place for it.
Stows his battle axe at the same time he pulls out a javelin. This is the tribesman. And he's going to whip a javelin at Sona because the blue guy is annoying.
Screw you, you coward! He's the most cowardly coward out here.
So now.
1, 3, -2 from the booing crowd, +1 from the bless. Rolls a nat 1!
I'm feeling bad.
plus
I'm feeling
2.
bad.
AC 11 is not good enough. He rolls a 4, which is DC 20 dexterity check or fall down. So he clipped part of the grease and slipped in it as well and fell down.
Wow.
Javelin goes wildly off to the side. People are laughing. It's just the crowd just having a good time. Like, it's just like you're at the theater and just laughing. Ah!
I think this fight might end with the duel between Magnus and the Chief because
That's right.
Is this honor?
Magnus drinks his
yelling.
haste.
And the cheating goes into overdrive.
Alright, the chieftain now has to actually move out of this shit. Or-
you can hit Damian.
He can lunge Damian. No, he can't. On the
No, he
diagonal,
Not on the diagonal.
he hits that dude and that dude. He just kind of...
He's
Just the
gotta
way
move.
the map is, really.
Okay, the chieftain spends a full round action drinking a potion.
Does he start hovering? Did he heal? Did he move
heals.
fast?
He heals.
Boo him! Boo this man! Boo!
You
Only
need to
our
be
cheating is allowed.
21 healing from his Cure Serious Wounds potion.
Oh, we'll take care of
Stop
that.
drinking the treasure, sir. Stop drinking the treasure.
And they can't hate him any worse, so...
Ooh,
This is honor! Boo, get in there!
60,
him
21. It should
already!
be 39 damage, right? Not 29 damage. He had 60. Took 21. So it's 39 damage.
So
it
now-
appears Ahmed is able to do math sometimes.
When it matters, whoa! Put that back.
You hear someone yelling, "Break his bones! Bone honor!" Sona, what's Sona doing?
Let's see. he
How are we
has
taking
15
him?
foot.
How are we taking him, boss? Is what he says to Magnus.
I'm fighting him. Because it's Magnus.
Sona puts up his bard song again?
Yeah, he puts his bard song up.
Okay,
Hey, someone's thinking.
Damien.
Damian is gonna pop back in. Oh, sorry.
Oh, Magnus hasn't got a chance. It's my fight now.
Yeah, good for you.
Okay, so Damien pops back in with long arms.
AC 29 and possible critical at AC 34.
Both of them are hits.
20 plus 15. Nope, not a critical.
But you hit him twice.
Plus.
I'm fighting him. Good for you. Stab, stab, stab.
Alright, so just 2 regular hits.
Just 2 hits.
6
Well, there's another attack coming.
Yeah, I know.
8 plus.
Although I
Yeah,
think
the-
his haste is
Yeah,
about to
the other
run out.
attack.
Yep.
Yeah, it's very soon. It's going to run out. It's 38 plus.
Next round.
12.
Don't worry, I got it. It's in the initiative sheet.
It's in my own brain, man.
58 damage.
Oh. 80 plus 8,
Probably
97.
got-
Oh yeah, he's well past bloodied. I forgot to declare that last time with the healing and that sort of thing. Yeah, he's really badly hurt. this point. He was yelling about honor. He was yelling about honor. Magnus said, I'm going to fight him. And Damian darts in with this really long sort of attack with his long arms. Boop, boop, boop. Right in the kidneys. The chieftain's stumbling forward. Magnus.
All right, Magnus sees this. He's like, I said I'm fighting him! Magnus is going to spring attack. Defensively.
Just
Power attack?
FYI.
Not going to power attack.
Okay.
Yeah? Just FYI. I know it's brutal. So, defensive. Yeah, I know. I'm aware, guys, but
I'm just saying you could have done a flank. That's all.
no, Magnus is trying to keep, like, he's like, "Hey, this is my fight!
Yeah, it's both our fights. It's fantastic.
No, Magnus, yeah, I know I could have gone in a flank, but that's not the point.
There's a roll to
so-
confirm crit missing?
You know,
no,
no, it's not.
he,
It's there.
no, he rolled it. Yeah.
AC 21.
Yeah,
He's 21 missed.
Crit.
Okay, so...
Magnus, are you doing
Magnus is
non-lethal?
gonna-
Is Quintus's question.
I can't.
Okay.
Not with this blade. Not messing with this guy. This guy hits hard.
All right.
He's
me a roll.
giving him a good death. 21, 23, spring attack. Power, wait. Sorry, I can power attack with this. With this I can power attack, yeah. I'm only doing one attack.
Yeah.
So, 23. Defensive is
Defensive is minus 4.
4,
and then
so 19.
Power attack's minus 2.
On the first one.
Oh, okay.
Nope, missed.
Okay, he managed to block with his massive blade as you go running by. Are you ending there?
Yes. Magnus is ending there.
Drain?
I know.
Suspect he has the cleave feat.
I suspect. Well, we might have seen the feat selection, but I suspect that this is a barbarian form of honor. This is called slap each other in the face with a dick
Drain's
spike.
trying to get up onto Fleas. You get a +4 bonus if Fleas does nothing other than, just aiding him up. Or if Fleas carries him, but...
Fleas, on his turn, Fleas would sort of fireman carry if he can't do it himself.
Yep. So Drain is trying to stay up. Fleas, fireman carry. Tribesman stands from prone. Oh, and he's gonna show down with Sona. He's gonna take out his axe. Fuck yeah! He's going to
Walk into an
charge
AOO.
Sona. Sona gets an AOO.
Oh, he didn't know, did he?
Fuck yeah! You blue bastard! Comes in with his axe, swinging.
hostility?
Sono. This horrible
They're so angry.
whip of doom.
28 damage.
5 of that's lethal. That's 13. But then 23 of that's non-lethal. Or
Yeah.
38 non-lethal. This is the whip you don't want to bring out when it's like, you get 10 lashes. There should be nothing
400
left.
damage later. Oh my god.
Sona will play up the crowd a bit.
Yeah.
Go, buddy.
You downed an opponent.
Nope.
All right, top of the round is the chieftain.
Well, he's in a target-rich environment.
Yeah, let's review that
Oh.
cleave feat and look at the rest of his feats.
See, it looks
We're
like
lined up
Magnus
clean.
is trying to save Damian. That's what I see. 'Cause otherwise,
Mhm.
Damian was getting just mollywopped. What is his AC?
Right now it's 35.
Oh,
It's freaking
That's
better
on
than
par.
I am.
on par. His hit points aren't like yours.
No, they're not. But I do have images right now, so helpful.
Oh.
That's way better than mine.
As a standard action, you can take a single attack against against a foe within reach. You make one additional.
They're adjacent. It'll work here.
If you hit, you'll deal damage.
It's minus 2 to your AC for doing it, though.
I rolled a D2 for Sona.
Yeah, the
So
perform
you,
check.
you
was
do
from
have to
D2.
roll twice. Okay, so he can roll 3 times to try to hit you guys, or roll twice at his highest base attack bonus. I think he hates.
But if you miss the first one, you don't get the second one.
Yep. I think he's going to do the cleave because we haven't seen that used very often. He's going to try to just cleave through the both of you. He's going to do Magnus first, and then cleave through to Damian.
All right. Yep.
I'd leave him a move action to do whatever he could do with the move action if he's got anything.
Okay. The great sword against Magnus, AC 29.
Yes.
And you're done.
That's the end of that.
And then he's going to try to like turn away from you guys. Oh, it's a move.
Like he's running away.
No, that would incur AOs from the both of you with your long arms.
Yep.
Okay, so he just stays there. He's breathing heavy. My tribe will go to court.
Oh no!
You're one of their dogs.
Fight for your honor!
You, Corsican scum,
I'd fucking die.
will not be allowed in Cord's realm.
Stab.
Damian,
Enough.
the last round of your haste is now.
Yeah. So possible critical on the first one.
Enough.
And AC 32, so that's a
Is it
critical,
critical?
hit. It's 71.
71 on the chart. Critical hit deck. D52, slashing, piercing.
Behatted. Silly hat falls off.
40.
It's a critical hit, but it's also called surprise opening. You get 1 free attack against him at a -5.
Okay. So
2 offhand attacks.
I had 2 offhand attacks.
First do the crit damage.
All right.
You might not be able to survive that.
6 plus
Haha.
8
Brenda.
plus 6. 53.
He's at 150 damage after the critical hit. Okay, let's have a look at Chief Ton. He's in the process of falling down. Are you still stabbing?
Yep.
Okay.
Are we going to make Gibbs? You know, we get him to -50 or whatever, and just little bits of meat chunks go flying out across the screen.
Well, the condition of the corpse is important for certain spells.
Mm-hmm.
Possible critical and AC 23.
Okay. The AC 23 misses, technically.
Is he an object now?
Well,
And 17 does not confirm the critical.
okay. You do 1 more damage.
You negate the need for Murray to make a call on that particular question
26.
at this point.
Okay. As you go in and stab, you find an opening and you run him through. It is very close to the heart area, not piercing his heart, but probably piercing some of the vital veins around the heart and arteries. For 26 damage. He is dead by the time he hits the ground, and his funny hat rolls off of him and is now shrinking down to normal size.
And Damian plays up the crowd for the critical and the kill.
Okay.
Gets a 28.
All right. Your Ludus has a victory point. I don't know if you guys have earned a victory point yet.
No, this is the first one. And
We did with Prentice.
Damian
You did with Prentice, but then you spent it. Okay.
Damian puts 1 foot on the back of the guy's head and lifts his sword arm. Not on his back, on the back of his head.
Magnus swings his sword clean, sheathes it,
Okay.
Hey, we won!
and
Damian slaps you on the back. Like a good job.
positions him in an honorable way that barbarians would be buried or burned. So I guess legs together, arms on top of each other like that? Something like.
So you stow your sword this round.
Yep.
Clean it. Drain is hobbling away. Flea's helping Drain.
Damian's just playing up to the crowd.
Damian's playing up to the crowd.
Yep.
End of the round. You notice that there are guards running onto the field, like some of the prisoner guards. Gather up the unconscious! You can hear one of them yelling. Bring them before the editor! You! Assemble over there! They're pointing to a general direction over here.
Yeah, fuck that. Magnus is picking up shit. Helm and his sword.
Damian goes with them as though, if you need an executioner, I will be your executioner.
Okay. You notice that some of the guards are checking. Yeah, bring them! They're just dragging some of the guys over.
And he salutes the box.
Fleas and I guess Drain are listening, but they're still leaning on each other because they're injured. Sona hesitantly, hey Magnus, you wanna take over here?
Yeah.
There are guards that are just holding up the unconscious people, the ones they found alive. A couple of them were like, no, not that one, he's out, and the crowd's having fun with this. But they do drag 5 people before the Duke. Dimitri turns to the Duke with this ostentatious bow. The Duke is still sitting down in his armor. Of course, it is a time of war for him. As Damian is standing in front of one of them,
Standing at attention.
He holds out his hand.
Fleas closes his eyes. He doesn't want to see.
Puts his thumb down. The crowd goes nuts. That is a sign for you to execute the guy in front of you.
Damian puts a sword through his heart, through his back.
Okay.
And he moves down the line to the next guy.
All right. The Duke still has he put his hand back to a neutral pose.
And he quickly does it again.
Yeah, he makes a show of putting his thumb down. He's still this grumpy, angry-looking face.
And the next one.
The crowd is cheering. Magnus, what are you doing? You picked up the helmet. You picked up the sword. They've returned to regular size.
Yeah, Magnus is putting the chieftain in a position that is, again, honorable for a burning. So he's puts his hands on top of each other and puts his legs together.
Okay, well, he's still big.
Yeah, I know. I'm pretty strong.
Yeah, you're like pushing him around in the grease and kind of...
Dude, he's got armor. I'm just saying. We're saying he's got some armor.
The helmet that fell off and the sword that he dropped returned to normal side. So you've grabbed those. Damian has executed the last of the lesser tribesmen as the Duke is doing this, and they're getting up to his bodyguards.
Yep.
Again, finally the Duke just lowered his hand for a moment while the guards were hustling over and checking to see if he was still alive. They kind of like lift him up so that he's like somewhat upright, so you can run him through properly. They're so helpful.
Thank you very much.
Again, Dimitri turns to the Duke, waving his hand. The Duke just puts his thumb down
and runs him through.
Sending these poor souls to their heathen afterlife, Damian.
Mm-hmm. Can I open my eyes yet?
Hey, Magnus. Are you okay with this?
No. But there's nothing you can do about it.
Sona just nods like...
Magnus has his back to the Duke.
Yep. It's fine. The Duke has his executioner. Someone who actually is doing it with a bit of zeal.
He's got a big smile on his face. He's trying to be serious, but he's got a smile on his face. Yeah.
These helpful guards kind of like lurch up this one guy that you've already knocked out, and they're holding him up. You ready? You're like one of the guards is talking to you. There's like a drown from the crowd, so it's the Duke couldn't hear what's going on. Dimitri makes this like
Careful, gents.
once
I'm going for
again
another-
and for the final time. He pauses for a moment. The Duke looks at the crowd and is gazing the crowd. The crowd's all going like that. And he's really drawing it out this time. He's really drawing it out. The crowd's starting to like lose it.
Damian's helping him, like he's like pulling back, like I'm ready. Just say the word, like I'm ready.
The Duke for a moment
They
turned.
choose the fates of the men.
Turned for a moment, and you notice that he shared a word with Count Czargon, and Count Czargon just nodded, and the Duke then is considering. He, while not necessarily a happy man, seems to be manipulating the crowd a bit. They are now in a fervor. They want this barbarian to die.
Damian starts whipping his sword around, like trying to whip him up too.
Okay, finally he turns his cold gaze back towards Damian the Executioner and puts out his fist.
Oh, he's ready. He's ready.
And he holds out his fist for what seems like an eternity. And then finally gives the signal.
And drives him through. Actually, he aims for an artery in the neck, so there's a big blood splurt.
Lots of the crowd are cheering. Subjects and Imperials alike. Everyone here is a heathen, despite their religion, as they watch people die in the pits of the civic arena.
He salutes the Duke and the Count.
Okay, the Duke does acknowledge, like, he gave you an acknowledgement. He
Yeah.
He gave you a nod, not quite like an official salute, but he gave you a nod, like almost like good work. You know that you've been noticed by the Duke.
Yes. Making an impression.
So while this was happening,
Yep. I'm gonna, since Damian just did the grim task and then played along. That's a pretty good. I'm not gonna give one check per execution. I'll give you 2 checks to play up the crowd, to see if you earn additional victory points for your
Okay.
Ludus.
These are hard to get.
Yeah, they're DC 25s at this point.
12. Oh, so close.
isn't there a bonus?
Uh,
Crowd.
The crowd does not.
Helpful.
Crowd.
You don't get a
exactly.
crowd bonus for the
Crowd.
crowd.
The crowd.
25.
All right, so that last part, you playing along and like kind of drawing it out, the crowd really appreciated that, and you guys have 2 victory points now for the.
Oh no! Look what randomly wrote.
Okay, there's no more drop frames. Not even joking, the stream died for me just before the Duke decided.
That's so awful.
Well, you could tell by the X. Good thing my recording doesn't die. Yeah, he did put thumbs down, but he seemed to play up the crowd a little bit. Damian, through his executionary measures, has earned the Ludus Crimsons of the Crimson Scale a 2nd victory point. These are kind of like almost like mythic points where you can add like hero mythic points where you can add
Surge.
Yeah, you can surge basically.
During this time.
Yeah, Magnus eventually, well, it's minutes per level, so yeah, this was drawn out a little bit. Eventually, he shrinks back down to a normal size.
I do have an axe and a sword in each of his hands, and I take whatever rings he's got.
Oh, you wanted to look at his gear?
And if so basically, what this is everything I'm doing. Put his arms and legs together.
Yep.
Go grab the what's her name? The shaman.
Mm-hmm.
Put her beside him.
Yep.
And put a weapon in each of their hands, and I'm looting the helm, a circlet, and rings.
All right, give me 2d3. This is how many weapons you can grab before the guards are grabbing the corpses away.
6.
Okay, so write these down. You've got the chieftain's sword,
1 sec.
called Torment.
1 sec. Gear. Okay.
You've got
Chieftain's
the chieftain's
sword.
helm,
Okay.
aka the funny-looking hat.
Stupid hat. Yeah, that's exactly what it's called. Yeah, stupid hat.
It's awesome, man. I think that's a like a painting of the dude from Conan.
That
like
is
one
the
of
guy from
Conan's
Conan the Barbarian.
yeah, one of the